Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to share my recipe for leek quiche, which although a bit laborious to make, will surely have everyone asking for that recipe after they taste it. This is a recipe that will both impress on your table and delight those who eat it with its delicious flavor. Without wasting any time, let's get to the recipe. The key to the dough is to get the butter and flour to blend together like grains of sand without hand kneading. For this, you will need a food processor. This way, the cold butter won't melt with the warmth of your hand and you can quickly prepare the dough without getting tired. As you can see, I used 300 grams of flour and 150 grams of butter in the food processor by pulsing it. Then I add an egg yolk and 3 to 4 tablespoons of cold water to bring the dough together in my mixing bowl. To evenly spread the dough in the tart pan, I roll it out between 2 sheets of parchment paper using a rolling pin. I make some holes with a fork to prevent the dough from puffing up in the oven. Then I place some dried chickpeas on the top of my parchment paper as a weight and put it in a preheated oven. After about half an hour, when the truss crust is done baking, I remove the weights and return it to the oven uncovered. This will ensure a really crisp crust. Since we are entering the winter season, I will be using leeks a lot on my recipes. They go really well with this quiche. I slice the leeks into rings and saute them in a pan with a little bit of olive oil and salt. The trick is here to cook the leeks until they are soft enough. You can add a little bit of hot water during cooking, and when it evaporates, your leeks should be soft enough to take the pan off the heat. By the way, the combination of leeks and salmon also works really well. I recommend trying that too. But today I'm just making the quiche with leeks. As we move to the final stage of the recipe, let's prepare the quiche filling. You will need 300 ml of heavy cream, 3 eggs, and season with salt and pepper. Mix these ingredients well and pour them over the leeks and the pre-baked tart crust. Put it back in the oven one last time. Once the top of the quiche has browned, you can take it out of the oven. To everyone who is going to try this, bon appétit in advance!